Hi, I'm Kamal, a yoga teacher, massage therapist with teacher Molly. Today we talk about how to be mindful in your yoga practice. Mind your yoga practice asanas or posture. Today we'll talk about a very famous pose, Warrior Two. But there is a modification happening in the modern yoga world which is called Reverse Warrior Two. Uh, Honestly speaking, I don't know from where it came, but it's very common in the vinyasa or flow yoga classes. They used to do it like a fancy movement. So between the movement transition, so from Yoga Warrior 2 to reverse it Warrior 2. So let's see how it works. And this is the dysfunctional pattern in the yoga practice to move from transition from Warrior 2 to reverse Warrior. So let's say that we are Molly going to go for Warrior 2, opening her pelvis to the side, bending the right knee maybe a little bit, 90-degree, while keeping the knee behind the toes, and opening the pelvis toward the left side like this. So this is the famous Warrior 2, keeping the arm parallel to the floor, and this will work on the strength of the muscles of the leg. The only thing about Warrior 2 here, this asymmetric position for the pelvis, which can kind of put a kind of risk on the SI joint, sacroiliac joint. So now what we can see in the vinyasa class, they go for reverse warrior. So she's gonna exhale and bend toward the left side, resting the left hand on the thigh, right arm up. If you're gonna analyze the movement of the spine here, you started from kind of a axial extension, then to go for extension with reversed side bend. And this will put pressure on the sacroiliac joint here because you don't have space. So if your goal here is just to open the side, right side of the trunk or the spine, you could go for Trikonasana or triangle pose, which achieve your goal. So such kind of movement will put a kind of extreme pressure on the lower back and the upper back as well, because you're doing extension with side bend component. So we need to avoid such kind of thing. We can repeat this posture again while posterior view. This is the anterior view. So Molly can face the window and do the same to make the picture more clear. So she's going for a Warrior 2 here, the very famous Warrior 2. And while she's exhaling, she got to a little bit extension in the spine, putting pressure on the lower back with a side bend, and while keeping this leg bended. So what's the goal here to achieve? We need to figure it out, and you need to see what you feel from this pose. Do you feel what kind of feel you have here? What kind of stretch you feel here? And if you can achieve this kind of stretch in a different way, safe way, why not? So inhale, come back to the starting point, and just we face the camera again. So such a kind of poses you need to avoid. If you practice this in any class and you feel a kind of pressure, please stop. Don't do it. And the best way to get your spine back to normal is just you go for forward bend and just stay for a while, just to release the kind of pressure on the back and to release the tension on the muscle. So this is one of the very common dysfunctional yoga postures in yoga world. We need to be mindful about it. We need to be careful because after a long time it will lead to a destruction in your spine. Thank you for listening.